What's up, friends, fellow card collectors, Card Hobbyists here, and today we are doing another Fairfield Fanatic Friday. Got another pack of foosball here. This cellophane's a little loose here, so I'm guessing this one was either dropped or crushed or something happened to this. But yeah, I only got two more Fairfield footballs left, Pharmacy, and like I had mentioned before, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do the Fairfield Fridays because of the whole shelter-in-place lockdown stuff that's starting to come out in Georgia, so I'm trying to limit my time outside. Just trying to do my best to help, prevent the spread of any more of this. So let's see what the date is on this one. Looks like a summer box from last year, June 2019. Of course, we got everybody's favorite Leaf Draft in there. I'm probably not going to open that pack. I'll just add it over here to my stash of Leaf Draft football and use it for quick hitters, because it is what it is. There's 5 cards in here, and we all know that those cards usually aren't too great. So let's just go ahead and go through this stack. I wish they'd put 100 football cards in each of these boxes instead of 75, but I'm guessing Excel Marketing, aka Fairfield, doesn't have the volume of football cards as they do baseball cards, which is maybe why they do 75 cards per box. Alright, so we'll do this in thirds. Starting off here with the window card, which is a 2017 Prestige, Jared Goff. We got a Marcus Cotton, those old red Falcons unis. We got a William Roberts. William Roberts. It's a funny picture there. So I'm guessing that's William Roberts, and you just got this mass of humanity in a pile behind him. Looks like a Browns player right there. It's wild. We got a Pete Holohan for the Rams. Looks like got 2 cards stuck together here, but first one is Eugene Robinson, another Falcon. We got Tim McDonald, looking like he's putting this guy in a Jiu-Jitsu maneuver. Number 35 for the Raiders. We got a Jim Sweeney for the Jets. We got a Burn Brostick, class of 1990. Looks like a Midwestern kid, so let's see what school he's from. Let's see. College football drafted by the Rams in 90. Second offensive lineman selected. I don't see where his college is at, so fortunately that's going to still remain a mystery. Here's a Henry Ellard, great Rams wide receiver. We got a Bruce Smith, Hall of Famer for the Bills. That's a very nice card for 92 tops. Beautifully centered, very sharp corners. It's a very pretty card. Look how clean that back is. Man, it looks like it came fresh out of the factory set. Same thing with this one. Jim Jeffcoat. Cowboys. We got a kicker here, Greg Davis. Willie Anderson, Upper Deck. We got a Seth Joyner for the Cardinals. Louis Sharp for the Cardinals. Robert Young. Got a checklist. 92 tops. Got a Mike Kinn. Falcons. Got a lot of Falcons and Cardinals cards in here so far. There's another Falcons card. Chuck Smith. What set is that? Pacific Paramount 1999. It's an interesting design there. I like the team colors down at the bottom. It just makes that black outline, kind of makes that foil hard to read down there. Chuck Smith. Here's the back. Pretty cool design card there. Ooh, here's an older one. Pretty good condition. Got a little spot here on the front top. Leon Bright, running back kick returner for the Giants. This is a 1984 Topps, so pretty cool older Topps card there. Pretty solid condition. Well, this corner is actually kind of dinged up quite a bit. Can you see that? Alright, we got 286 John Turners here. And a Jeffrey Dale 86. 86 Topps has a lot of good rookie cards in it, including Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Bernie Kosar, Reggie White. All have rookie cards in 86. Very solid season for rookies. James Thornton. We got Cade McNown. Let's have an issue down here. Yeah, it's got some paper loss or something going on down there. Here's an older card, Bob Rush. Bob Rush for the Chargers. Center. A little bit of a wax stain up here. This is from 1980 Topps. So pretty cool little old card there. Got a Marvin Harrison, Hall of Fame wide receiver, upper deck. Sweet picture on that card. There's a dolphin over here. Stash guy hanging out in the background here. That's a great picture on that card, upper deck. It's from 2001. That's a cool card. Here's a Star Rookies for Cedric Irvin, upper deck. Pretty cool picture there as well. Very nice. Some very nice conditioned cards in this box, with the exception of the few older 80s cards, that 84 and the 80. But you know, when cards been around that long, it's just the longer time they've been handled, the more time they have to get dinged up. Here's a Reggie White Topps card. 97. This guy was a beast. The Minister of Defense, Reggie White. Loved watching people try to block that dude. Lionel Manuel. Look at that flat top. Man, that flat top's impressive. Alright, moving on through. Let's go to this next stack here. We got a Jets, which is always yuck for me. Marvin Washington. We got a Jim Wilkes for the Saints. Matt Millen. Matt Millen, of course, also went on to become a head coach, didn't he? Matt Millen, linebacker for the Niners. There's a Lamar Lathon for the Houston Oilers. Ken Clark, pro set prospect for the Colts, running back. This card looks like it has something going on with it. Yeah, this thing's got a big crease in it. This is unfortunate because it's a pretty nice Rodney Hampton, but this card's all jacked up. You see the bottom of it? Looks like doo-doo. There's a Don Warren. There's an older Ed Murray. This is from 1982. This card's not in too bad shape for 82. It's pretty cool. I like seeing these older cards in here. That's sweet. Even though they are pretty much common players, pretty sweet. Nice action shot there of Eric Martin. Marion Butts. With the Dolphins in the background again. Marion Butts. Here's a Jim Lachey pro set. I believe he's a Hall of Famer. Who's this? Alfred Williams for the Bengals. There's a Ken Norton. Ken Norton for the Cowboys. This card has an issue right there. Looks like some paper loss there. Ken Norton. Dude was a beast linebacker. Hall of Fame quarterback Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman was this 90 score. Yeah, 90 score, so second year Troy Aikman. Got a wild card with these action, I think these were called action wild cards. Bobby Hebert. Cool Andre Rison. Falcons. Vi Sikahema. One of the great names. Here's a Austin Safarian Jenkins press pass 2014. Actually pulled a RPA of his out of a Fairfield football box. Earl Campbell, pro set, Hall of Famer. Bill Fralick for the Falcons. Tex Schramm, Hall of Fame for the Cowboys. This card's all beat up. Look at that, sides all chewed up. Terrible. The Hall of Famer, Chris Carter from 93 upper deck, 92 upper deck, pretty cool. Steve Jordan. It's a pretty funny picture because it's like, what is he doing? But then you realize that it's supposed to be a landscape picture, but they put it on a vertical card. It's pretty wild. Don Majowski. Tim Brown. Tim Brown. This card's all jacked up too, man. What's up with the damage on these things? You know, you had that great conditioned Bruce Smith earlier, and then you get a card like this, and it's like, why is it all dinged up already? This is Michael Irvin? Sweet, nice. Michael Irvin didn't have this card. Pro Set Platinum. That's for the PC. Here's a Deshaun Jackson, Rookie and Stars. And a Matt Moore. Matt Moore, Rookies and Stars, longtime Dolphins backup quarterback. Alright, let's go through this last stack here and I will be done. Hopefully you all join me tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the Bargain Buster Group Rate number 13, which is now full. Thank you all for helping fill that. 11 a.m. tomorrow, I'll be live streaming the break. Fun times. I do have a spot in Pack Wars Box 1. Joe Mansman bought a spot, looking for a contestant for that one. I'm trying to read what it says here. Greats of the game, 1900 to 2000 Fleer. I'm trying to read this little foil stamp up here. Randy White of the Cowboys. It's a cool card. It's a cool card. There's a Doug Evans, Topps. Kind of a strange design on these Topps cards. Here's a Byron Morris. Here is a Sterling Sharp. Sterling Sharp. Had a conversation about him the other day. Saying, you know, how this guy was possibly a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Looks like a second-year Sterling Sharp, if I had to guess. But Shannon Sharp said that this is Shannon Sharp's older brother. Said, you know, it's one thing to get into the Hall of Fame during. This was during Shannon Sharp's Hall of Fame induction speech. He says it's one thing to get in the Hall of Fame, but yet be the second best football player in your family. Here's a former Miami Hurricane, Andre Johnson. This guy's a beast wide receiver. That's for the PC. Here's a Keenan McCardell. Keenan McCardell. This card's... Man, look at the damage on these cards. What is up with these? The damage down there. That's ridiculous. Got a Dolphin here. Check down Chad Henne. Topps Prime. This looks like the retail Topps Prime. Sometimes it's hard to tell the retail from the hobby versions. I'm glad that that's something that's kind of like in the past. Retail versus hobby versions of product. Why not just make one in the same product instead of hobby and retail versions? I think they still... Leather and Lumber's like that. You know, there's different versions. But like, I think one of the ways to tell is the card stock. That's pretty thin. Here's an Al Noga. Al Noga. Michael the Burner Turner. Michael the Burner Turner from... I think he was a Northern Illinois player, yep. Got a Brandon Lloyd here. Brandon Lloyd for the Broncos. Got a... Who's this? Glenn Milburn. That's a cool card there. I love the foil down there at the bottom. Score 95 Summit Edition. That's a cool little foil bit down there at the bottom. Hey, Chris Chambers. Chris Chambers got a Dolphins card. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, we got a Sports Flicks here. Look at Cordell. Buffalo Steeler. Buffalo Steeler. Buffalo Steeler. Buffalo Steeler. I said Sports Flicks is actually Collector's Edge. 96 Collector's Edge. That's a cool Cordell. Kind of like that card. Ooh, shiny card here. Dave Krieg. Dave Krieg. What team's he on here? The Cardinals? Yeah, Cardinals. Wow, that's a shiny card. Select 95. That's a super shiny card. Look, you can use this as a mirror. You know? You see my webcam back there, my fat head. Dave Krieg. Shiny, shiny card. Another shiny card back there. I wonder what that is. We got a Dan Kreider and Cedric Wilson. Topps Total. Jerry Ball, that guy was a very, very big mass of humanity. Jerry Ball. See what they have his weight listed as here. 296. 296. I think that's a little bit under guessing Jerry Ball. This guy became a mass of humanity. Here's a great running back here, Sean Alexander. Doesn't get quite talked about enough. This dude was a beast for years. Look at those yards. So 2000, he only had 313 as a rookie. Then 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards. Then led the league 1,600, 1,800s. This guy was a beast of a running back, Sean Alexander. Yeah, you barely hear about him mentioned a lot of times. Jacob Green. What is this shiny back here? Oh man, look at this Von Miller. That is sweet. Look at that card. That is a super shiny card. I've not seen Topps Platinum before. In football. 2013 Topps Platinum. Von Miller. Man, that's a beautiful card. Got a little surface issue right there. You can see a little dot. Looks like a printing defect. Man, look at that refractor. That's awesome. That is a sweet, sweet card. So that is my Fairfield Fanatic Friday. Hope you all enjoyed it. Turn the autofocus back off. Quick recap here. You got this Sean Alexander. Of course, I turned my autofocus off. I'm not going to be able to focus on these. So, Sean Alexander, Cordell, Chris Chambers for the PC, Chad Henne for the PC, Andre Johnson for the PC, Sterling Sharp, Randy White. I was about to say Roddy White. Michael Irvin for the PC. Cool Chris Carter card there. Troy Aikman. This Ed Murray kicker card. This older 1980 Topps card. The Minister defense, Reggie White. Always good to get him. The Star Rookies cards. Pretty cool design. I like that. Wonderful picture on this Marvin Harrison. That's just a great photo on that card. Another older card here, Bob Rush with the Chargers, and this beautiful Bruce Smith 92 Topps. This thing's like super pristine. Might be a little off center, left to right. But I'm not integrating in the whole thing. It's just, usually when I pull a 92 Topps card out of a Fairfield, I expect it to be all jacked up in some way or the other, or discolored, and that actually looks like a fairly packed fresh card. Oh yeah, I forgot about this awesome Von Miller that's super shiny. So appreciate all you watching. This is the Card Hobbyist, and remember, you can only control two things. That's your thoughts and your actions. So stay positive, keep ripping them packs, be awesome to others, take care of yourself, take care of others as well. And I will catch you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. live. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you later. Peace.